We are holding over here on Chav Zayin, first column, second paragraph. Medrash, Omer Abloser, Eze Brocha, Shebirech Moshe B'Torah Tchilo. Which bracha did Moshe Rabbeinu give to Klal Yisrael initially? Bracha to Hashem Elokeinu Melech Haolam Asher Bochar B'Torah Hazois V'Kicho Rotze Bosel. Yeah, this is the bracha Moshe Rabbeinu said. Asher Bochar B'Torah Hazos. He chose this Torah. V'Kicho, and he sanctified it. V'Rotze Bosel, and he has a willingness for those who fulfill it. V'Lo B'Moleo. It doesn't say, it says Bosel, those who perform it. It doesn't say those who toil in it. V'lo B'Moleo. V'lo Bogeo. It doesn't say it's those who meditate in it. Elo Bosel, Elo She'osens Divrei Torah Ba'asiyo. They actualize Divrei Torah. Odom Omer, Lomarti Chochma V'Lomarti Torah. Ma'aseh. Ani Shom. A person comes and says, I studied sciences, Chochma, wisdom, but I never studied Torah. He says, I swear on your lives that wisdom and Torah is not that difficult. The one who fears me, and as a result of that he does the Divrei Torah, he actualizes the Torah, then he will have a capacity to have Chochmah, to have wisdom, and to have knowledge and to have Torah in his heart. Shenemar, Reishis Chochmah Yiras Hashem, Seichel Tov L'Chodoseim, Yiras Hashem Torah Omedes La'ad. Yiras Hashem Hi Chochmah Atkan. That's the Medrash. Bir Bozeh. So what is the Medrash saying? Kasher Odom Nitze Etzlo Yiras Shamayim, V'Za'atzmo Koneh HaTorah. Here, to have a capacity to receive, to process Torah, and to be the repository for Torah and Chochmah, the prerequisite to that is you have to have Yir Shamayim. Lefichach, Imon Yomar Hodam El Hashem Yisborach Lamarti Chochmah v'Torah Lo Lamarti. He says, I've studied Chochmah, but Torah I never studied. Imke Ma'aseh Ani Shom B'Olam Habo. So if that's the case, then it has no relevance to the world to come. Why? Kasher Ein Li Chochmah v'Torah. You only have relevance to Olam Habo only if you have Chochmah and Torah. Meishu Lo Hashem Yisborach Halo HaTorah Dover Kalu. It's not that difficult. Shem Yesh Lo B'Olam Hazeh Yir Shamayim Bozeh Yesh Lo Gam Kein Chochmah. Here, person says, what relevance do I have to Chochmah? He says, it's not that difficult. If you have Yir Shamayim, that's Chochmah. Why? Because it's Reishis Chochmah Yiras Hashem. That is Chochmah. Ki kasher yesh le'echad dover shu Reishis. If a person has what the fundamental is, the fundamental which is Reishis, Mo Yir Shemaim Hi Reishis HaYiro. Im ze yesh lo gam ken dover shu Reishis Elof. Ki HaYiro Hi Reishis HaChochmah. So you're beginning with the beginning of what? Of wisdom. Ki asher yesh Yiro yesh Chochmah. If you have Yir Shemaim, then you have relevance to wisdom. Kasher Kach Omar B'ni Chayechem Ki Kol Chochmo Chol HaTorah Dover Kal. All wisdom and all Torah is not difficult. Shem Hu Yori Shamayim Yeshlo B'Chal Hazeh L'Olam Habo HaChochmo VaTorah. If you have Yir Shamayim, then you have relevance to Olam Habo, which is Chochmo and Torah. Av Ki B'Olam Hazeh Yeshlo Odom Moneh Min HaChochmo. He says we have certain impediments for Chochmo in this world. What are they? That you're not able to actually to achieve, to grasp, to fathom. In Olam Habo there's no such. Everything is wide open. Everything is clear in Olam Habo. It's interesting what he's saying here. He's saying something the way he's claiming. There's a famous, if you know what, the introduction to Tzlach. Mesechus Brachos, Tzlach is no Yehuda. He wrote a commentary on a number of Mesechus. The no Yehuda, Rabbi Cheskel Lenda. So it's called Tzlach. So he writes over there in the introduction because Brachos has quite a bit of Agadato. And sometimes you study Agadato, you don't understand exactly. I mean, you maybe understand it, you get the gist of what is being said, but most of it is esoteric. You don't really understand. So the Saragadatas in Shas speaks about angels, about How large are they? The distance from heaven to earth, all things. So yeah, you can understand it based on Kabbalah. But we study it. So what's the value? You don't understand what you're learning. What's the point of studying it? So he gives a moshel. He explains it with a moshel that there was an older man with a young boy. They were shipwrecked on an island. And the older man says, look, it may take 20, 30 years till they find us. I'm not going to be alive any longer. But you're a young boy. Even if you find 20, 30 years, you'll still be alive. So if you're alive, then you're going to be reintegrated to society. Today, you don't know how to read, you don't know how to write, you don't have any knowledge. I'll teach you everything. I'll teach you how to read, write, teach you whatever you have to know to be effective in society. Because eventually you'll be found and you're going to return to society, so you should have the means and all the skills to be able to function. So the Nodavita says, he says, in this world, there are many impediments. We don't understand many things. But we're shipwrecked on an island here. So it's a short stay relative to where we're going. So you study, you learn all the skills, but the skills have no relevance to this world. You don't even understand what you're doing. And it's like the boy, he has, you teach him concepts, the concepts are not reality concepts, because there's no relevance to the shipwrecked island. But nevertheless, once he comes into society, he's integrated into society, then he sees the value of those concepts of reality of life. So maybe you say the same thing when I got into your study. So you don't get it, you don't grasp it. But ultimately, when we return to where we should be, then we'll understand the value, we'll have clarity, understand what it means. So he's saying the same thing. You have Yir Shamayim. Person says you have no relevance to Chokhmah, have no relevance to it. He says in this world there are many impediments. But if you have Yir Shamayim in this world, ultimately, which is Eishes Chokhmah Yiras Hashem, that's the beginning of wisdom. When you come to Olam Haba, then you'll be able to understand many things. Person has no Yir Shamayim, then you don't get through the door. You don't have that mechanism, you don't have that lens to be able to process many things in Olam Haba. Good.
I just want to know, it's possible to have Yir Shamayim and still once in a while you have your Titus and your faith?
Definitely. Look, you slip. That's the challenge. That's the challenge.
It's not a... This is autobiographical. Yeah, but you can have Yir Shamayim. You just mess up once in a while. It's not a lacking in Yir Shamayim. It's a weak moment, but whatever.
Question is how often do you have the weak moments?
No, sir. Okay, so that's what
no.
It's about. But I'm saying it's not a contradiction.
No. A person every continuously keeps slipping. I mean, so the person's not. He has a conscience maybe, but he's not a Yer Shamayim. A Yer Shamayim stays the course. You're not perfect, so sometimes you go off, you fail, whatever. But a person who continuously fails, he better straighten out his act. Yeah, he's deluding himself. Okay, let's see the halacha.